In the other campaign, I'm playing a rogue, and we start at level 11.
You're playing a rogue?
Yeah,
Nice.
but not only do I now have a passive perception of 26, but I took the alert feat, so Mark's not gonna be able to have anything sneak up on us ever.
All right. Welcome to Reckless Moves, your Sunday night live D&D session. I am Michael Cremeen. I am the Dungeon Master, and I have amazing players who we're going to introduce, one of which is missing, sadly. Let's start with Matt. Tell us about your character.
Hey, I am playing Rockham, who is a little guy who's a artificer armorer, and he's fun. He likes being chaotic.
He does like being chaotic. Arthur, tell us about your character.
Yeah, I play Arthur, the resident combat expert. Arthur is a tiefling bard.
And that was concise. Now, who's accidentally used her boon dice because she's got a little bit of a silence going on. So, Mandy plays Oob, who is a plasmoid warlock. And there's a card on the screen. You can see the little icon. And Roger, tell us about your character.
I play Ridley, the Shadow Archive Phantom Rogue, who's very sneaky, but not very smart.
But not very smart.
Actually, I've got a higher than average intelligence and wisdom that's not really there.
And couldn't join us today, but Rob plays Gust, who is a Air Genasi barbarian, and he likes to smash things really hard twice.
I hit things twice.
I hit things twice.
Are we gonna have someone?
really hard?
Are we
that
gonna
pretty
have
good?
someone drive Gus during combat?
Yeah, I'll. Who's gonna do Gus today?
I could do Gus. I did him before.
I think you have permission. Let's double check it when we take it off pause.
Do
But let
not.
me-
I think we had to take that away.
Okay, I'll set that up. But let's do a little recap of where we left it. So, our intrepid party is adventuring in the northeastern city of Merivek, a closed society. They have snuck into the city through a rather smelly route through the sewers, making a couple friends along the way through the telepathy of one Oob, and came up to first in the Fox's Blade, which is the inn where they are currently in their suite upstairs, regrouping and making a plan after two major events that happened in the last session. The laboratory was visited, and after one of your colleagues put the master of the laboratory to sleep through a clever use of Arthur's mass suggestion, you actually were able to learn a couple things. You learned how Rockham was made, where he was made. You don't know exactly by whom yet, but you were basically an experiment, Rockham, that was using I'm not going to say too much yet, but you already learned a little about where you came from, and you're another artificer named SFR. He now goes by Seifer. He has gone off with his colleagues, Ardali and Farrell, going off to look for bounties in work with their newly upgraded Seifer. It took you 8 hours to do this. But through their mass suggestion, you have another type of autonomous guard that are they don't have the brain or intelligence or communication of Rockham and now Seifer, but you have implanted it on them an interesting shutoff and a reactivation. Should you run into these who are being delivered as guards to the throne room for Yelis, is what you were told. The shutoff is, quote, "It's time to party," and the reactivate, should you want to, is anti-disestablishmentarianism, which...
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you for that, for my notes. That was a mouthful. So, and I spelled it correctly. So, then you went off to the library to do some, research. You threw a bribe. You had a bribe which let you access the second floor. It was some gold in this hand versus this other hand. So the main things you learned in library were that you had a map of the city, and you think there might be a logical, if you went back to the sewers, you might have a way to drop into the throne room and bypass the guard shack, the entrance hall, and the throne room. So if you choose to go that route, you have to go back down in the sewers, find your way to that entrance, and it would drop you into according to the map you saw of the throne room, there is a grate that looks like it would be where things were dropped in the sewer, as well as the bathrooms. So that's where you left it. You're sitting with your wonderful meals, sitting out at night after this day of kind of, reading is the wrong word, but using your wiles in the laboratory and then researching in the library. My usual question: what do you do now?
Well, I guess, do we want to use the sewers as an escape route or as a route of entrance? Because I feel like if we enter with it, we kind of burn it.
That kind of makes sense.
Black, with her telepathy, tells you she likes the sewers. You can see it. You can see it in the chat on the screen. I have the chat follow in case, so we know when you're talking, because poor Mandy has a little voice problem today. So Quillith does speak up and says, "I think, for my part, I might be able to distract the guards if you're going in the front and you're going to escape through the sewers. If that is the case, then I think I can take Ansort and possibly my new drunken friend. So we could probably, you know, make a little distraction. I do have some explosives, so maybe we light something on fire, cause something the guards to run out.
Oh no, I want to light stuff on fire. But no, that's not, I mean, that sounds good with me
I
if you
mean,
guys
I've
like it.
invested a lot of drinks in that guard, Aleph, but unfortunately, he's been kind of demoted. So, um, I have from what you told me about the laboratory, I have a similar spell that I can use on Aleph, and maybe I can get him to go make a scene at the guard tower.
That works for me.
Sounds like a good
Yeah,
plan.
I think
We
that's
know
good.
we can get through the sewers.
So then, what are we? What is the plan? I don't think going. There's probably less chance of being seen at night. However, will stand out more. So it might. It's really up to you. You just have to let us know what your timing is for.
Well, fire is more abrasive at night when it's very easy to notice.
I don't know. I think it might be worthwhile to because there's more of a commotion during the day. If you do it in the morning when everyone's starting to move around,
People get in the way, traffic, people going
and
to and fro.
we could just slip through. I mean, I am very small, and honestly, I could hide in the bag of holding.
I see. So, what would be the ruse to get into the throne room?
Hmm.
Do we really need one if we're sneaking?
I mean, you're sneaky. I'm sneaky. I don't know that. Well, Gust is
Bro.
dressed as he haw. What was that? He haw.
Yeah.
He's dressed as a farmer. Why would a farmer want to go to the throne room?
Well, what do the nobles wear here? He could always disguise himself as that night tomorrow.
Um, I I have no way to know. I have been in the throne room. I do know. I've seen some. I see some strange beings that have, well, I don't know way to say it, but they're strange.
Strange like Gust, or strange like Oob, or strange like Arthur, Rockham, me.
More
We
like
all have our own bit of strangeness.
um,
Or something different.
these are something different.
Wait, why don't you guys just wear like temple robes to sneak in?
Oh, well, Ansort was rather surprised to hear of the change in the temple. Now, the prince might know that, but I don't think the people know that. Information is very controlled here. If you recall, Ridley because I was, I can read lips from a long way away. Ridley was talking to the other rogues when he was at the table with Things Can't, and they had no idea that you've kind of made Porphonos run away, and Celesto is the hero, and like this is going to be very difficult for people to believe here. So if you're going in temple robes, you have a possibility of at least getting in the door. But you
Oh, I still need access to Gust.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Let me do that right now.
That's okay.
Yep.
I just wanted to check his character sheet and see if there's anything that he can help us with.
I'm pretty sure he has a disguised self. Isn't that what he's been using?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he does. Yeah.
That
Yeah, he
that
does.
and my disguise kit.
There you go. Ownership. Are you RHF?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There you go. Now you can move him if you need to.
I have really high frequency. What an interesting character sheet.
You know, we could always educate the town while we're in the throne room area. If you give me lots of decently sizable but still small rocks, I could magic mouth them, and you could place them around the town, and they can all trigger, and you can trigger one, and they'll trigger all of each other, and say what we want them to say, and that should cause enough of a ruckus to almost empty the big building, I would think.
What do you suggest as a distraction?
Well, so essentially, if you get me, I mean, we could just do the area immediately around the guard tower in that Capitol building type place, the palace. And I can spend the time while everyone's sleeping casting Magic Mouth repeatedly on each of the rocks to tell them that Porphonos was a lie, Celesto was the hero, and magic has been freed to the masses.
Okay.
What if you add try it to the end of that?
Magic
As
is
if
free for
everybody's-
all who try.
If
So-
everybody
so-
starts trying to cast, that's chaos.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to tell me exactly what you're doing and where are you walking toward the throne room? Where are you?
So the
doing
idea
this?
would be that overnight, I just take a variety of small objects, bricks, anything, cast Magic Mouth on them with what I just said. And before we move to the palace, we place them around the area, immediately around the palace, 10 feet apart. Trigger one, they trigger the rest. All of a sudden, everyone in the area hears the news. And since you said this is a very repressive society that controls information, they would not want unsanctioned information being spread so freely, and would very much dispatch the guards to try to disable the magic mouths and get everyone under control.
Okay.
That would be a lot of dispel magic on their part.
Yeah. And I don't have to sleep.
That's true.
As you are Iron Man.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. The IRL familiar is showing up, by the way.
I see that. I need to place a token here. Okay. I see why the problem. Okay.
I'm just picturing Oob just like fate forming itself into a smiley face.
So, okay. So you're creating these magic mouth. Is that a cantrip or is it a?
It's a ritual.
It's a ritual. So you're going to be spending time, like an hour of time while you're getting ready. Are you doing this at night? What time are
Yeah.
you doing this?
I'm doing it while everyone's asleep.
So you're going to be heading in the morning early or okay.
That's what I was thinking. I mean, if that's cool with everyone else.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think it might a distraction would be best early in the day as people are
Right.
confused and okay.
Getting ready to head out to open up their shops and whatnot.
Right. All right. So give me your transportation order and your marching order, if you would.
So after the rocks have been placed, I would assume I
It was
assume
an
that
error with the familiar.
Gust is in the
I saw
front.
that.
I'm in the bag.
What? Okay.
Uh,
Oob. Yeah, makes sense. Oob is
Oob's still a pearl, right?
Are you turned into a pearl? Yeah, you're being
Traveling
worn.
on
Oh,
Gust.
belt buckle. That's right. You're the belt buckle for the
Cowboy Gust.
Cowboy
Yeehaw.
Gust. Yeehaw. Actually, it's Y-E. Yeehaw.
Yeah.
And Arthur, you're tiefling, right?
Yeah.
You don't need to hide because no one's
No, I'm-
no
yeah,
one's
I'm just
after
chilling.
you. They're after, and Gust is in disguise, and Oob is there. Rockham, are you in the bag of holding?
Yeah, I'm in the bag.
Okay, so
I'm
the
no
only
good sneaking.
visible people are Arthur, Ridley, and Gust
Gust.
Yeah.
in disguise.
Yes.
Got
Right.
it. He says, so, how long does it take you to place these magic mouth and get to the entrance? I needed to time this distraction with Ansort, and
I would assume it would
came-
take no
by
more
the
than
way,
an hour to.
he went downstairs, and he goes, "We're all set."
Doesn't it
So I
take
was-
like 11
Hang-
minutes
hang-
for each casting?
Yeah, but
But he's done that.
Yeah, I did it
Right.
overnight, so we just have to put the rocks down.
He only has to shut down basically for 4 hours or six hours.
6 hours or something.
hours.
So,
So you
I
have-
can
you have-
get 12 rocks out in that
Yeah,
time.
in the last couple of hours. So that's fine.
So I would
Interesting. So-
assume it would only take us 20 minutes to place the rocks, and then however long it takes us
Actually-
to walk to the palace.
Ridley could go out and place the rocks. Ridley's only got to sleep for 4 hours in the trance.
But I think you're all going together is the point.
Yeah.
So you're gonna hang out near the throne entrance hall, and you'll know when to go.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to switch maps back to that, but remember the center of town has that big guard tower with the, you know, both catapults and ballistas, which can be pointed at you. So you have to walk past that, and you're dropping your bricks, and your spoons or whatever you're putting the magic mouth on, pieces of wood, whatever.
Just whatever I have.
Yeah, just whatever's lying around. And the entrance is just past laboratory. The next building past is the entrance to the palace. So the entrance doorways are kind of guarded by a couple pretty big constructs, just like you remember the front gates had them flanking on the inside. Very similar. And as you're kind of dropping these things off, in the distance you hear, Parfonas is the bad guy, and Celestos is a good guy, and magic for the masses. Magic for the masses. Magic for the masses. and people are like looking around like where these voices are coming from. And the people on their way to work, stopping to get the coffee cart, picking up scones and bagels, are they're hearing these voices, and everyone's looking around. The guards look down to see what the noise is, and then there's the tower explodes. The whole guard tower explodes in a burst of thunderous noise, and flames start rising up. So the tower itself is stone, but there's a lot of wood in there. And the explosion happened apparently at the top. You see a couple
I look at
guards,
Arthur, put my finger on my nose.
and you see a guy out front, Aleph, who looks pretty hungover, and he's like, I don't know what? No, hey, I didn't do it. And the construct starts running toward the fire, and you hear bells going off, and there's a bucket brigade started to try to put out this fire before it spreads. But you don't feel the heat like this explosion and this huge noise and these flames. But even from here, you'd hear the heat. But the construct guards are gone. So what are you doing?
Now's our chance.
Yeah. Let's slip in.
I have to drop some tokens in here for you. Just a second. You have cleared out most. Just 1 second. Oh, I have 2 stream tokens. So you guys go in the entrance. The doors are open, and all you see is, and I'll unpause this for a second. You see a room that only has a couple acolytes and these 2 strange beings. Let me see if I can share this to you. I'll share the close-up image.
Michael, I have a Max and no Rockham.
I have Rockham, but I also have Max.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got Rockham and Max. There you go.
Oh, I couldn't see. I couldn't see Rockham because I had Max selected.
yeah. Sorry about that. Now there's the 5 of you. Yeah, I got to take Max ahead of the default drop down. So, this should be. It's daytime. So let me turn daytime on. We shouldn't have night vision now. So,
Yeah. So the guy to the south looks like something out of Star Wars.
well, I'm going to. Just a second.
Less so once you zoom into it.
Looks more like Starship Troopers when you zoom into it.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to?
One
Would
of
you
them
like
looks
to know
like
more?
this. Show players. There we go. I should show one of them.
Oh.
These are nothing you've ever seen before,
How
and
very Eldritch horror.
I'm gonna say my poor dude's all trunk.
About to say it's something I'd love to craft.
oh god. So only Oob hears. There's no sound, but Oob hears these and they don't see you, Oob, because of how you're placed, but you hear they look dangerous. Maybe we backed the wrong horse. And the other being one you can't see, but you hear. Children, we must not be involved. You can't place where that's coming from. And this other plant-like creature that looks like I just like the images. The other one looks like this.
Ooh,
Hmm.
That's interesting.
And you so Oob, you can use telepathy if you want to type in what you can just say, are you conveying what they're saying telepathically to your party?
Yeah, she put it in the in
yeah,
chat
she
there.
already typed it out.
Oh, great. Okay, great. The acolytes look at you and say, you don't have an appointment, do you? What are you doing here? We heard we were told to stay here. Everyone else ran out to deal with some explosion.
Oh.
Arthur.
Yeah, they some people came out, but they told us to come in and go check on the king.
Yeah, Ellis? Is he in
Yeah.
danger?
Yeah, they think that he might be. They asked us to come in and check on him.
Oh,
I believe
okay.
it was a terrorist attack.
Yeah.
No. And these plant creatures kind of move a little away. I would like you to roll a deception, please.
Who?
Arthur.
Me and Arthur, or just Arthur? Okay.
Who said it was a terrorist attack?
I did.
So
I said that they told us to go check on the king, but
So we were both lying.
Yeah.
roll the deception, Arthur, because you spoke first.
okay, I did. It's a
I'm
18.
going. I'm going
18?
to give him a flash
Yeah.
of genius. So he has an additional +5.
23 then.
23. Okay.
Sweet.
I'm rolling a perception. Just a second.
Hopefully these creatures aren't that smart.
They don't have very many eyes. They can't see it.
There we go.
Let's see. They have pluses too, just rolling shitty. Oh my god.
Nice.
Wow.
There's a third one that you don't see. I rolled it privately. The acolytes.
Did it also get a 9?
They go. Let's go check. Come on, let's go. And they head toward these doors. What are you guys doing?
Rockham sticks his head out of the bag. We should follow.
How? When do we want to nuke these guys? Do we want to do it later or now?
Do we know anything about the other ones?
No. Well, I mean, I don't. I'm assuming these
Oob.
down here are big
Oob.
doors.
Would be the only one. Roll a history or arcana, whichever is better for you, because I could justify either. Jesus. Okay, so you recognize these as the Artuk race. And you, in your history, you learned that an army of beholders destroyed their original homeworld and scattered the survivors across space and time. Because of the strange things that beholders can do. You didn't know that they were capable of telepathy. They have their own language. But you understood it. And they're angry, an angry race, and they are very prone when they have an advantage to war. Okay, so that's what you.
I like the caveat there.
What the well?
When they have the advantage.
in your mind, you hear the other voice that's not here saying, "Deceivers, let's see how this plays out. Maybe we back the victor."
No.
Okay, so I'm going to great roll.
Oh, Oob's asking, do the acolytes know they're here?
They
mean
do.
the
They
Artuk?
do. There's two visible and one voice you heard but don't see.
Gotcha.
And I don't think anyone
Okay.
no one has true sight, correct?
No.
No.
I don't think any
So-
of you do.
I do not have a feature for that.
So Oobleck telepathically told us the creatures are lying. Or the
Yes.
creatures know we're lying. Yeah.
Yes, their perception is off the charts that you guys would need. 2 token objects.
Going back over
So-
here.
Yeah,
I was dangerously
So
close to
remember-
that tree.
you've got only Gust, Ridley, and Arthur are visible at the moment. Okay. Oh, I forgot to turn to daylight. Hold on. Sorry.
However, I do have the alert feat, so I can't be surprised, and others don't gain advantage on attack rolls against me because of being unseen by me.
The acolytes come up.
Doesn't mean I can see them.
Now-
Just means that
What you see is Illis is a he has kind of bluish skin with kind of a weird design on his forehead. You don't know if that's a tattoo or scarification. Sitting
he's an
next to
airbender.
him- next to the throne. Next to the throne. Oh God, I should have done something like that. That'd be awesome. You just
I couldn't
you
resist.
might run into another race in the future. Sitting next to him is an older looking gentleman with white hair. Very skin kind of purplish, not quite drow, but like purplish skin with white shock hair sitting beside him. And at his feet there is a blue drake. Who growls. The acolytes come in and say, these guys were told to come in and check on us, and and immediately Illis says, "Fool, you are so unbelievably stupid. I can't even deal with you." And
Get him, Rocco.
so
I take my backpack off and set it down on the floor gently, but with the flap open so Rockham can come out.
okay, and Oob, you can just jump out when you want, correct? I think we determined that as a bonus action if we're in combat, but if we're starting combat, you can just jump out. So, in this is not a huge throne room, but off to the sides, you do see some archers sitting comfortably leaning on these pillars to the north and the south. And
I wasn't zoomed out far enough. I missed that one.
Yeah, I
And-
didn't see those either.
Oh, I saw those too.
Illis says, "You fools." Oh, I'm missing one thing. Sorry, hold on.
Okay.
I am missing a very important thing.
He drops the
As-
adult white dragon token on the map.
Yeah.
No.
Oh no. As we were coming in, I wanted to reach into the bag and just touch Rockham on the head. Oh, my camera's over here. Touch Rockham on the head and say, "Be ready to hit things," and give him bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Gonna get my booming nuts.
So that's what, a 10 now? Or 12?
Hold on.
Hold on. I don't remember now. It's been so long.
Take a look.
It is a 10.
I just had a real fun discovery. I can technically give myself +5 to initiative whenever I want to.
Well, that's
Nice.
rather convenient.
Welcome to my
Well-
world. I have it all the time.
Well, Flash of Genius
Okay,
is a
So this will be just for flavor because of what you've already done. out of these sides, I named them duh. Because these are the 6 constructs
shit.
that were delivered.
Hmm.
They're all da da da. Dude.
There should be 6, but
There we go.
Did I miss
There's
one?
4, 5.
where's the 6th one? Oh yeah.
It's time.
Wait.
Also, I've casually
Can you
strolled
see
out
the
of the bag
6?
at this point.
No, I'm only seeing 5.
Yeah, I see
Yeah,
5.
it looks
Is
like
the
there
6th
should be
one
one
supposed
here.
to be here?
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Here it is. It was
There
There
it
we
is.
It
go.
was invisible. Excuse me 1 second.
I think I still have control of over these tokens. Yep.
In
I
more
do.
ways than one. So, sorry, didn't want that on camera. Had to blow my nose. So,
You don't have pollen in the desert.
I'm looking at, the stream view is actually pretty good.
I had to close
So-
my front door because the
So Sindori
clouds of
says,
pollen.
"Okay, constructs, deal with them."
It's party time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing happens. They start rushing toward you.
Man, those idiots can get anything right. How about anti-disestablishmentarianism?
Okay, so no, it's time to party.
Oh,
I would remind you, you gave the command, but it's party time to nothing. It's time
Oh.
to party.
it's time
Oh.
to party. I
And they
wrote
go-
it down in my notes.
They
wrong.
start running toward you and they go, "Vroom." And they all stop. And the acolytes look around like, ooh. Sir, they're not working. And you realize the archers aren't shooting you either. And one of them, okay, who has the highest perception here? Oh,
Probably
Arthur.
Arthur.
Arthur, as you're glancing around, you see one of the archers wink at you.
Oh. I wink back. And
And
I
they're both dressed as guards, but this is Ansort and Quillith.
sick. Okay. I will
So,
I kind of do think it is time to get the party started, Rock.
So after Rockham says it's time to party, which is totally what I said the first time. Don't
of
let
course,
anyone tell you
of
differently.
course.
I'm gonna say it is also time to overclock.
Oh, what does that mean?
That means I'm casting haste before we roll initiative.
Okay.
all of the
Oh, wait, the haste
All
went on
of
to
them.
all 6 of the tokens.
Oh,
everybody got hasted.
But
you have a bunch of passed out hasted.
they're really, really fastly standing still.
Yeah.
They're rapidly standing still right now.
Just running
If they
in
could,
place.
they'd be snoring really fast.
All right. I need you to hold on. Begin combat. Roll initiative. I'm taking out the stream token. I don't think that's. Oh. All right. I got to remove.
Did I roll as? Wait, who did I? Where did I roll?
Don't worry about it. I'll straighten it out.
Rockham, you rolled an 18.14,
Okay.
and then it rolled for all of the constructs after.
I,
They're called I'm just sorry, guys. I need to remove some combatants. Just let me do a little management here. Make sure not
Ridley,
to
did you
remove.
just roll a 30?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Ridley,
That
would you?
has to be the. Was that a natural 20?
Yes, it was. It was an at 20 plus 10.
Gosh.
Oh my god.
Care
Well,
to
Let's
it's
share
see.
the
10.2.
fair. Care to share the love, Ridley? Your boy got a 6.
Ridley is going to skip haste and go straight to ludicrous speed.
I got a 4.
Ridley gets 1.5 turns for every one of ours.
Yeah, so I rolled a nat 20 for Ridley and
I'm rolling
6
these
for
guys.
Gust.
Hold on.
I had the fastest rogue in the kingdom.
You're like an old West gunslinger with that initiative.
Okay, so that's first combat in a while. I'm gonna scroll out a little bit here so they. Oh, wait, why is it on that token? What did I do wrong here? Am, why should I'm confused? Did I take out the wrong thing? Just one second. That token should not be in combat.
Yeah, it's in the combat tracker, it's showing it's on Rockham, but that's not Rockham.
Well, it's saying it's, yeah. Well, that's
Should be
weird.
Ridley. There you go. It's all straightened out.
Now, Rockham's still got a circle around him for something.
Oh, because I'm on deck.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm,
Gotcha. All right. Oh,
So you see, basically, your targets that you see are 2 acolytes, Ilias, and Sindori, and a Drake.
yeah.
Ridley and Rockham are running at the enemy combatants. Me and Uber playing patty cake in the back.
Actually, Ridley's not running anywhere.
Except away.
Ridley's going to target that guy with his bow. Inventory. We pull out is a short bow and pray for a miracle.
Hey, not
Does a
the worst.
15 hit? The arrow hit the token.
It does.
All right. Let's do some damage. Unfortunately, I don't get
Sneaky
a
attacks.
sneak attack on that one. But let me see. Oh, go. Nope, that's not it. Wait a minute. I got something here.
Sneak attack?
That's not it. Possibly. Let me.
If you don't move, there's a rogue feature that you can just give yourself advantage.
I don't think I have that one.
Well, it's an optional
Well,
cautious
your
feature
aid,
for rogues.
your aid hit, and then you're calculating sneak attack? Is that what you're doing?
I'm trying to see if there's a reason that I have sneak attack on this.
You were not hidden. No, not on this one.
Right.
No one's in
That-
melee.
that's-
You just shot him. And
yeah, there was
he's wearing
something else I was
cloth,
thinking of, but
and he was not expecting his 6 autonomes from not working.
all right. So that's my action. I'm going to move here and hide.
Okay, roll a stealth.
Oops. Get back to that. Stealth.
I'd say
32.
with a 32 stealth, you are ludicrously hidden. Like, you literally,
How crazy is that?
Rockham and everyone's looking at the enemy, and you just disappeared.
How
You
crazy
kinda-
is that? Twice.
You, like,
I've
melded
rolled
into
over
the
30.
shadow.
That's wild.
Um,
Don't count it happening regularly, guys.
all right. Nice one, Ridley.
But that's my turn.
Okay.
I gotta start looking at Gust.
Oh, I have to pop this out. Just give me a second. There we go. Rockham. You
All
are.
right, so Rockham can move 10 feet, 30 feet, 10 feet. So I'm just going to avoid all of the opportunity attacks from these acolytes.
Do you have an AC of 22? Is that card right?
I have an AC of 24 now because I'm hasted.
Oh,
So now I'm over here.
okay.
It's only double mine.
With my first action, I am going to use a spell that I haven't used in probably 20 sessions.
Okay.
And I am going to Thorn Whip the guard drake.
Ooh.
Okay.
So that is a 21 to hit.
It hits.
So he is now here.
Where? Right by you?
Yeah.
Right there.
Well, you know what? I'll just take the flank. And then that is
where did you
normal.
want to put him? Right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So now he is engaged with me.
Did that do any
ne-
damage?
Yeah, it rolled. It did 12.
Okay.
It's just a cantrip, so it's not like.
And
With my neck.
you hear this painful sound. All right.
All right, with my next trick, I have to find where this lives because it's not in my inventory. Excuse me. There we go. Thunder got +2. I'm going to attack the fella to the north of me.
Sindori.
Yes, Sindori. That is a 30 to hit. And that is 15 damage to him.
Okay.
Now I am going to turn to Alice.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my second attack.
Wait. Oh, because you're hasted.
Yeah. That's a 22 to hit.
Oh. It shouldn't have said that. Who he was.
And then, so does a 22 hit?
It does.
All right.
Why does it say the name? It's supposed to say. Oh, I see.
That is 11 damage. So now, for future reference, Sindori and Ellis have disadvantage on attacks against anyone but me.
Okay.
And action, bonus action. Well, actually, I haven't taken a bonus action yet. So I am going to defensive field on myself.
Okay.
Did that? Maybe it's just the visual, but did that do any damage to Ellis, or
Oh
is
yeah,
she
it
just
didn't.
that
It should have
healthy?
taken 11 off.
Maybe
Oh,
she's just that healthy.
that's
All right.
11.
So now defensive field on myself. So I have 12 temp HP. So let me add that. And that is my turn.
All right. The Drake looks around. He's gonna, what's his intelligence?
-5.
He's gonna try to bite Rockham, who just hit his friend.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, well,
Well, not just because he's got a high AC, but he's made out of metal.
yep.
Yeah. That is a miss.
Yep. Yeah, it shows it.
Pictures teeth just sliding off.
It's like not getting any purchase. It's like
Uh-huh.
And he's gonna try to whack you with his tail.
Hmm.
badly misses.
He just like, oh, metal on teeth, not fun. The acolyte,
I'll do it.
he runs up to this side. Wait, which acolyte? Yeah, it's this one. Okay. Runs up.
This
here.
is what Rockham was built to do, by the way. Both in a meta and an in-game perspective.
To be the punching bag.
Yep.
Can't really call him a meat shield.
No. It's just a regular shield.
Yeah. We have to start collecting adamantium and melt it down so that Rockham can be made out of adamantium.
The acolyte heals Sindori, and as a bonus action, nope, that's all he's gonna do. Okay, Elis looks at Rockham.
Headbutts him and takes 10 points of damage to himself.
Well, no.
That's something Gus would do.
Oh, he has a higher AC than I thought because I forgot to do something on him. This was automatically cast on him.
Okay.
So he has a armor class of 19. That should have auto casted, but it didn't.
That's fine. Rockham's attack still hit. It was a 22, so
Yeah,
it didn't
yeah.
impact anything.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Says, I don't like your friends.
That's unfortunate because they're great.
Me and Uber just back there.
He points at this wall, not carrying the acolyte, is in it.
Oof.
Well,
Well, damn.
and
DC
doesn't that
17
suck?
Saving throw. $37 damage on a fail, half on a success. It should automatically. I'll apply it once you do your rolls.
I do have resistance to fire.
So you will take half.
Half, yeah.
It
'Cause I
should
failed the
automatically
saving throw.
calculate it.
I am
Shouldn't
not
Gus have
really
ro-
well for Gust.
Shouldn't Gus have rolled with advantage?
Why?
Barbarian.
That's not against AoE.
It's not against. It's not dexterity saving throws.
That's a rogue.
Yeah.
Barbarian. I don't think he. I mean, take a look at his sheet. I don't
Nope.
think he gets it.
Advantage on dex against effects you can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
Well,
That
That is
that's-
a barbarian. That is a base barbarian feature.
So roll one more time for Gust.
Yep.
Come on,
Still
Raj.
missed.
Still missed.
Still missed. I am not rolling well for Gust.
Oob, did you roll?
Did not roll. Ooh, did not roll well either.
Okay.
Oh my god. I'm melting.
And Ridley.
I'm gonna have to do this manually. Ridley, did you? Oh, you succeeded, and
Yeah, so
You
Ridley
take-
doesn't take any damage.
you take nothing. Rockham, you are not targeted. Gust failed, right?
Yes.
Okay, and Arthur, what was your roll?
He
I
failed.
failed, but I have fire resistance.
So you take 19. Worth it, he says. Okay, how do I get rid of that?
How'd the acolyte do?
Oh, he's dead.
Ridley would like to use a reaction. No, it's not Ridley. It's Gust. If he can.
What's the reaction?
Hellish Rebuke.
I think Hellish Rebuke is only for single targets. Let me look.
Is it?
I think it's for attacks.
Okay.
Let me look real quick.
I just saw it on the character sheet and I remembered that that was a reaction for
Let me,
damage to
let
others.
me look at the spell. Sorry, I'm using my left hand on my mouse.
I'm reading it.
Oh no, being damaged.
Creature that damaged you. Okay, so roll 2d10.
Oh wait.
So he gets to make a DC 13 Dex save against the Hellish Rebuke.
Actually, it should be 5d10
He rolled a
because
23.
he's casting it. He's casting it at 4th level.
He rolled a 23. He's casting
Okay,
it
so
at 4th
half.
level.
So
Yeah, because
let's
it's
do
packed
the-
slots, so all of his spell slots are 4th level.
So 17.
Yeah.
He takes half, so he takes 9.
Okay. But Gus feels better about himself because he did some damage back.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, there's one acolyte we don't have to worry about.
Yeah.
Illis is helping us, yells Gust.
All right. Well, that guy's dead. I'm gonna take off this.
A template.
Yeah.
That was neat. It just sort of faded.
Oh, I still see it. That's weird.
Yeah, I see it. But it's like, no, and it's back.
I'm trying to take this off. Just a second. It's not. Well, I'll figure it out. It's gone. It's a one-time burst. I don't know why the effect is still there. So Sindori. Targets Rockham. Where is it?
Don't target me. Whatever shall I do?
Why is it? Okay. Roll a 16 charisma.
Oh shit!
Rockham.
Oh, that is my absolute best saving throw.
Don't forget you have Bardic
You
Inspiration.
do have Bardic Inspiration.
All right, I'm going to use that Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, you're gonna need everything.
All right, so that's a
Oh, fuck.
13. I am going to use
It's a 12, but
my reaction to Flash of Genius.
Didn't you already use
Give you
that?
another 5. Make it 17.
I have 5 uses per day.
But you already used a reaction, didn't you?
Nope, not during combat.
Oh, okay.
So that 7 is now a 17.
you used it on my deception check. That's what it was. It was
Yeah.
before we got into combat.
Ah, good point. So you hear this sound of like creepy monsters and a pressure starts applying to your brain, and you're maybe because you don't have all the senses, but you use every fiber of your being to prevent this banishment from it happening. And he just goes, this is gonna be annoying. I'll see what his bonus action can do. So as a bonus action, he basically, you see a shimmering barrier appear around Illis and Sindori.
Oh wow.
And I'm going to roll private GM. Okay. So, Gust, Arthur, then Oob. I'm going to try to get rid of this template. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Oz is pissed because they hurt my oobs. So I'm gonna rage.
Bonus action. Let's stop this shit. Where the fuck is his rage?
That effect should be a.
There it is. Rage. All right.
You target yourself to cast Rage as a bonus action.
No, I did not because I forgot about that. Let me
So
do
you
that.
can do. You can use yourself. Just don't consume. Target yourself.
Don't use
Rage
usage.
and just say don't. Yeah, don't consume the usage.
Got it. Gust is raging. Should be. Targeted himself and cast it without using consuming. All right. Well, he's going to move anyway, so I'm going to move him because I can't see if the rage is on or not.
I found
So
it.
it's not.
Thank
It
God.
doesn't look
Yay.
like the rage is on.
It's a measured template, so it's not a tile. The way they did it correctly now.
Oh, okay.
All right, so
all
you're
right,
you're smashing who?
The acolyte.
All right.
Let's get the thing opened again. Inventory. First hit. Attack with advantage because we are going reckless.
Yep. Oh,
Because
No.
I know how Robbie would do it.
hey, Rob. Using the Roger avatar. Call your shot.
Oh,
That was a one-shot kill.
Weez is gonna take his heads right off.
So you rush up, you take your swing, and you hear at first it doesn't look like anything happened. And all of a sudden he moves slightly to the sides and the head goes clang 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 in the helmet.
All right. So for the second attack, because
Gus gets to hit things 2 times.
that's right. You might also have some
target-
bonus action.
bonus action was raging.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Thank you.
So he's targeting the blue drake now with the second hit
Okay.
or second attack. And we are still at advantage because we are still going reckless. A dirty 20.
Does it hits him?
It it does. His natural AC is 14.
All right, so let's roll some damage. $13. And it looks like he took it off, maybe?
No,
I don't know. No, he already had damage.
that took it off.
All right.
He's bleeding. Profusely from this slice you just took. Anything else, Gust?
Uh, he just throws his head back and does a
Okay.
primal scream.
Nice. All right, Arthur.
Okay, Arthur. I am very sorry about this, Rockham. I
Rockham
cannot.
doesn't mind. He's got temp hit points.
I'm casting Synaptic Static right there.
All right.
Sweet.
Intelligence
a
saving
DC.
throw. Okay.
Yeah, DC 17.
Okay.
Well, Rockham's
then-
got the intelligence for that.
Nice. You still take half, but you aren't. You don't have to take a D6 off of all of your rolls from here on out.
What is
Got
it?
that dirty crit.
It's a intelligence. Okay. Oh, I'm rolling these public. He gets advantage on these. So he's saved. Does he take
Oh shit.
some
He
damage?
takes half. Yeah, he takes half.
Okay.
What's the damage?
What's the damage? Roll your damage.
D6.
34. So 17. Yeah, 17 to each to everybody that saves.
Except that they have protection from 26 damage. So that protection is now down to what was this be? 17?
Yeah, 17.
Down to 9. Their protection is down to 9 from the
From that
So-
shield thing.
yeah.
That applies to all of them, or it just applies to one of them?
It's
it's a
Sindori and
pair.
Illis.
It's a pair of them.
Oh, okay. Okay. So did anybody fail or no?
No,
'Cause the
they
But the
both-
Drake-
they
the-
both succeeded, and they took 17 damage off of their protection.
The Drake's in it too. Did he?
Oh, the Drake. Yee.
Yeah, let's
Well-
get rid of that one. I don't think they're very smart.
So, how does this? Call your shot with this spell. What does it do?
Okay.
Nice.
So basically, when I cast at a point in range and energy explodes there, so what I am imagining is the energy exploding from that point just disintegrates the Drake. Just he turns into dust, Thanos style.
He basically, the other guys shrug it off, and this Drake just kind of starts to vibrate and just fucking explodes.
Mr. Illis, I don't
There-
feel so well.
So, Rockham, you have a lot of blood splatter on the backside of you.
I just had this cleaned, guys. Come on.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah. Well, time for
Um,
cleaning too.
I'm
and
gonna
then there were
use-
two.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my movement to go hide behind this deactivated Rockham and this pillar.
Okay. Oobleck.
Eye bite. Who's the target?
Oh.
Sonari.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw. Okay. Oh wait, I rolled the wrong one. I'm sorry. My bad. I had the. There we go. Sorry, it's wisdom.
Oh, we can't see it anyway.
Yeah,
10.
you're rolling privately.
Oh, what the heck? Here. Sorry. I thought I changed that.
Oh, so is he asleep, panicked, or sickened? He's panicked.
Frightened of oob.
Let me read something real quick.
On each of his turns, he has to take the dash action and move away by the safest and shortest available route.
Oh my god, I think I have a very nasty thing I can do to him.
Well, so as you're hiding
Booming
by
blade.
this archer, which I'm not putting in combat, but I'm letting them target anyway, because you're doing fine without. He goes, Ansor doesn't know how to use a bow, but I do.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Since I'm over there, Arthur just whispers, "Answer, just hold the string back, dude." Just like,
Yeah, hold the stick, pull the string, and let the pointy end go away from you.
Normal. He hits. He hits for 6 plus the archer's eye damage. So that's 14.
Nice.
Another 8.
Yeah. He takes 14 damage.
So that takes up the rest of their little shield thing.
That's right.
He would only take 3.
Right.
Well,
Or no, he would take 5.
I was actually
had 9.
I was actually confused about that. It says it reduces the damage by 26. Does that mean that it's only for that source of attack and then it damages?
No,
vanishes?
it's 26.
Or it's for 26
damage.
points of damage and then it disappears.
Correct.
Okay.
So they had 9, and that was 14. So he starts
He
taking
gets
damage
5.
again. Yeah.
Now that synaptic static, is that something that sticks around, or is that just a one and done?
One and
Okay.
done.
sorry, I'm punching on chips. I don't want to jack up everybody's
No problem.
He kept his concentration on the defensive spell, but it ate the pool anyway. So, but he still
Nice.
He still has some damage reduction still on Illis. There's still 9 left on Illis, but this one he takes 5. Okay. I'm removing that static. That's not concentration, right, Colin? Okay, great.
No, that's a one and done spell.
Okay,
Yeah.
just checking.
It sticks. The effect sticks if somebody fails to save, but nobody failed that didn't die. So
Anything else, Oblek? Or is that was pretty good? Wow. Top of the round, Ridley, hidden in the shadows so well.
All right, so
Hey guys, didn't we have a rogue? Where'd he go?
He rolled
All
a
right,
32
so-
stealth is where he went.
So Ridley's gonna. Whoops, I gotta get back to the thing here. Gonna move up a little bit, and then use Blessing of the Raven Queen to teleport
Oh,
right here
okay.
next to Sindori. So regardless of what's going on, I've got advantage on this motherfucker.
Yep.
Sneaky snacks.
Yes. All right. So, using my lovely little dagger, Oh, okay, yeah. So I will use that. The attack with avantage. Really? 14. That hits though, right?
It does.
Alright. Let's do the initial damage. And then we'll come back here for some snickety snacks. Come on, computer. What? Oh my God.
What?
My tab just crashed.
Oh.
Give me a second.
Oh no.
Oh, Firefox. Why do you do this to me?
You want me to just roll 66s for you?
Yeah, go ahead. 'Cause it'll be a minute before it comes back.
Well, you shouldn't ask me to roll you
I was gonna say,
your
I
sneak
think we
attack
should-
ever again.
I think we should wait for Roger to come back and roll it.
Oh, I still get to stab him one more time.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, why don't you stab him again and then roll your sneak attack? Because that
He
was an
is-
awful roll.
Bleeding.
Matt averaged a 2.
Yeah, that was not great. It was a 2, 2 1s, a 2, a 3, and a 5.
Wow.
Tell me when you're back in, Roger. I can roll for you if you want.
Yeah, it's still downloading the world data.
Okay.
Um,
It shouldn't be that long.
there we go. Yeah, we're coming up.
Yeah.
Loading the map.
I'm going to delete my roll because it was bad and I want to forget about it. There we go.
The DM, are we using that roll or
It never happened.
I used the 14, but you get to attack again, right?
right? Yeah, I gotta get my character sheet back up. Ridley, come on.
Oh yeah. Let's pull up.
Let me
Rock-
retarget
there's
this guy.
Ridley's. Your AC's 16. Wow.
17 should be. All right, so the second attack is with the rapier.
Okay.
Hey, that's a crit.
Nice.
Okay. What's the damage dice? I'm just gonna roll damage here.
Rapier's 8.
It's 1d8 plus 5 plus 8, 16 plus 13. Okay. So that'd be 16. Do you have a sneak attack as well?
No, it
because
only
you-
gets sneak attack once.
Yep. So that'd be 16 plus 13 is how much? 33?
29?
29.
No.
Wait, you said 16 plus 19 is
No,
35.
yeah.
16?
Yeah.
No, 16 plus
Six-
5 plus 8.
Plus 30.
Oh,
Oh,
six,
Oh, you double
13.
your dice. Yeah.
yeah, so that would be 16. That'd be 29.
Yeah.
Yeah.
16 plus 13 is 29. Yeah.
Yep.
If that's the math.
Yeah. I haven't been able to. Oh, he is mortally wounded. He is hanging on by a thread. And in his stupor, he goes, Centauri, I thought you were going to protect me.
Uh-oh.
And the one that was sitting on the throne says, Ilias, you're such a fool.
So wait. This one was Ilias, and this
Yes.
was Sindori.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they pulled the whole switcheroony.
Indeed.
Okay.
But only because he's mortally wounded did he like reveal that.
I guess it's Rockham's turn now, right?
It all done, Ridley?
Yes.
All right.
I don't have anything else I can
Rockham!
do.
All right. Well, firstly, I'm gonna give myself my temp HP back.
Okay.
Sorry.
How are you doing that? How are you-
Guardian Armor Defensive Field, which is a bonus action.
Okay.
So now, once again, I have 12 temp HP,
Okay. It worked.
and well, I just added it manually.
Okay.
I have plans for Illis Faux so I am going to turn to real Sindori Faux Illis, because that's not confusing. And I'm going to cast.
I'm just going to
Booming.
rename them so it's not confusing for you.
So I'm doing Booming Blade. I'm not doing the spell because it always breaks
Yes,
things.
I know.
So I'm going to do a regular old attack roll. So that's
Thunder, 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 Rockham.
I don't think I have the ability to turn that into a hit. So I'm just going to swing again.
Was that with advantage?
I don't have advantage against the one to my right.
Oh, sorry.
That one is a hit.
There you go.
And with Booming Blade, let me read the damage.
Which one are you attacking? Oh, I see. Yep.
Sindori.
So it's 1d8 for the attack roll, or for the attack with the weapon. So that's 11. Plus an additional, I believe it's 2d8.
Okay.
So that's an additional 8 damage. So that's 19.
Okay, I'm going to apply the 11. And another 8.
And then I get an extra
Which one are you targeting?
to the right.
Sindori.
Sindori, okay. So minus 8 more?
Yep. And they take 3d8 if they move.
Okay.
I mean, teleportation doesn't count, but
Right.
yeah. And then I get a hasted action, which I will use to make an additional attack. That is a 28 to hit.
That hits.
And that is
Even
an additional
even with that
9 damage.
19, additional 9?
Yep.
Mike, did you account for the 9 points that he still had?
Yep.
Okay.
It automatically did it. I just applied the
Oh, okay.
damage.
Oh my god, all of the little Rockhams share my health bar.
I noticed that.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they're supposed to be. Oh, yeah.
You
They're-
probably have to change their names
They're synced.
on each one.
I did.
Oh.
But they're clones of my token, right? Is that the issue?
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Yeah. All right.
They're
and
they're
that
out
is-
of combat anyway.
So that is
Rockham's gonna have an
action-
army when we're done.
That is action, action, bonus action.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
All right. Sindori says, Illis, your father was stupid. You're stupid. I don't know why I even bothered. When I don't know where you guys came from, but go back to where you were spawned. I
I
will
don't
see
think you're
you
in a position to
again.
give orders.
That was right down the street.
I'll see you in hell.
Ridley face
Ilis.
palms.
Counterspell.
Lane shift.
Oh wait, are you countering it?
Yeah.
It's a 7th level spell.
Okay.
What level
I cast,
are? What level
Sixth.
are you? 6th level.
Yeah.
So,
So you still got to roll.
A DC 11, right?
Mm-hmm.
10 plus.
Because 10 plus the difference in level.
No, the spell's level.
No.
Right, but
so
he's
yes.
casting at a 6th level.
No, it's if it's casting a
It's-
spell. Ability check you is your spell casting ability. Your DC equals 17, but you add that you get to add your s-
My
Spellcasting
Spellcasting
modifier.
ability.
spellcasting proficiency to the roll. So your DC is 17, but you
And my spellcasting, is it my modifier or my spell attack?
your spell modifier.
Spellcasting
modifier.
ability modifier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and isn't it also your proficiency? So it should be the
Nope.
same as your spell. Oh, okay.
Okay, I failed. That was a 9.
Okay.
Gus would like to try.
Try what?
Does Gus have
Counter
counterspell?
spell. Yes.
He does?
Yep.
What the fuck? Oh, he took. That's right. What is his?
It's in the pack magic.
I'll put his token up so he can see.
The only thing is he has to stop raging, but he doesn't need an action to do that.
Right. You could just drop the rage.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh, so he's dual. He's got.
He has several levels of warlock at this point.
yeah. Robbie's built the shit out of this character.
Well,
That's why I had to look at the character sheet for a while first.
that's all right.
All right. And then he's going to roll what?
It's 17 DC. Got to roll 10 plus
It-
your spell proficiency.
Spell modifier.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is where the hell is it? That's a spell book. Where the hell is the
It-
spell modifier?
Just roll a charisma roll. Like a charisma ability check. Wait. I haven't used my reaction yet this turn.
Hold on. It's not charisma.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, it is.
spellcasting mod.
He's a warlock.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
That's a 21.
So he is. Okay, so he is starts to fade and then slaps back into existence. He goes, "Oh my god, you guys are annoying."
Our entire
Fine.
party flips him off.
As a since that was counterspelled, he hold on a second. I have to change something here.
Oh,
Oh shit!
oh, he's big.
I have
You know
no
this shit.
patience for you.
The bigger
So
they are, the harder
his
they
fate-
fall.
His fate shift did not work, so
He could cast it enlarge on himself.
nope.
Nah, I'm just joking.
He already cast his spell, so he's going to. Oh, yeah, I guess he will.
Who's he rotting?
Oh shit.
Who's he attacking?
Yeah, who did he attack?
Yellis.
Oh, okay. So you know what's funny about that is he has disadvantage on that attack roll.
Oh, does he? Okay.
Yeah, because I hit him with
Any
my thunder
attack-
gauntlets.
Yep, any attack that's not against Rockham.
Yep.
Okay, so let me roll again then. It's a called Arcane Burst. I clicked the wrong thing. No advantage.
Ooh.
Hold on.
Well,
That
shit.
Hold on. I have to do it again because I had the wrong thing before. And I did not. That's why I don't automatically apply anything anymore.
Right.
Oh.
Well,
Hold on.
goddamn.
Okay.
Rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
He rolled two 18s.
And with the
Oh, yeah,
rod, he
let's-
rolled two 11s.
So he. Oh, he's still alive.
Well, he's about to take an opportunity attack from Ridley. So
He's. This fool. That is his turn.
I think he has to use his movement to run away from Oobleck.
Yep. Ah!
Because of fear.
Go ahead, Rockham. You get an opportunity
I-
attack. Or Ridley,
I
I
just used my reaction, so,
so
he
Ridley,
has to do it.
you did not use your reaction, correct?
Correct.
So you
Correct.
may take an opportunity attack.
Would that still be with advantage because he's still
He was flanked,
Uh,
correct?
flanked? Yes.
Ooh,
Does a 28 hit?
roll your damage, and I'll save you time. Call your shot. He had one hit point.
Oh, just as he starts to move, just a thrust straight through from the back through his heart.
And he goes, Master, "Ugh!" And then he looks down. You thrust the blade in and pull it back so fast that he just looks down and he holds his chest, and through his hands, the blood just spurts, covering his hands and dripping down. He falls prone right down on his chest. And he called him Master.
So Sindori was the master, not Illis. Oh, here we go.
Okay. Gust. Arthur
All right.
Oobleck.
I'm just checking Gus spells to see if there's anything fun here.
Heavy combat
Well, that-
session today.
Mhm.
That seems fun.
Heavy combat
Gus-
session against a now heavy opponent.
Gust has already. Let me see. Yeah, it doesn't specify. Okay. Gust has already dropped the rage. So he's going to use lightning lore
Okay.
on Sindori. Make sure I got it targeted.
He is a large creature. I don't know if that makes a difference.
That's what I was looking for in the spell, and it doesn't.
Doesn't specify. Okay,
It doesn't specify.
great.
So, well, he's probably
Oh,
going to pass the
strength.
strength save.
Well, we'll see. You never know.
I mean, wizard, maybe.
Ability check or saving through.
Saving throw.
Saving throw.
He had a -1, so he literally rolled a 0.
All right. So he takes the damage.
Okay.
So technically, I'm occupying the same square as him now.
Well, you can't. So he's lured.
So he can be pulled up to 10 feet towards me, towards Gust.
Well, if I'm small,
But that would be,
he's 2 sizes larger than I am.
Yeah, you're being moved out of the way. What you choose which way?
I will barrel roll behind him.
Okay. Because you can't share. Here, I'll move you.
right. Yeah, I was going to say you have to move him because it's not his turn. Oops,
I can't.
wrong one.
Yeah, I can't move him because
I know.
So now he's going to be flanked on 3 sides.
Okay.
nice.
Now with the extra attack, can he do a spell and a physical attack, or is it just the
Physical.
spell for that?
I think rules is written. It should just be the spell.
It's a
That's-
spell or 2 attacks.
2 attack. All right, that's what I was thinking. All right.
Yeah, because I think
s-
Eldritch Knights and what is it? Spell Singers or Blade Singers get that as a feature.
Right.
Do I have anything else for Gust that is? Whoops. Da, da, da. No, I don't think there's anything else that he can do as like a bonus action.
You can
That'll end
rage
Gust's
again.
turn. Yeah, good idea.
So target yourself, click rage,
Yep.
and then Arthur.
Features,
Wait.
rage.
Did that work?
Um,
Hold on. Did it work?
Guess so.
I don't
Move
see him
the,
raging.
Yeah, I don't see anything either.
Let me do it. He's got too much stuff here now. There it is. Okay, it should be raging now. All right, Arthur.
Okay. I'm casting Relatum Psychic Lance. It's a DC 17 int save. Then he'll take half as much if he saves, which is what I am anticipating. So he'll
But
take
author, there's no ents on here.
No. I'm not trying to kill trees, man. Oh, get wrecked.
He's incapacitated.
Yeah. He's gonna take a little snoozle.
Wait. Oh, wow. That's right. Okay. He is incapacitated.
Nice.
Nice.
And he took my damage, right?
Correct.
Sick. Okay. He's incapacitated until the start of my next turn, so
Let me look up something.
Yeah, that's what I was just reading too, Mandy, to see if that was how that worked.
Yeah, it has a duration. It doesn't end early if he takes damage.
Right. So we
Okay.
can beat the hell out of him while he's incapacitated, and everybody has advantage.
I have a
Um,
very nasty
Oobleck.
idea.
Oh, I want to send Bardic Inspiration to Ridley,
Okay.
even if I could see him around.
Yep.
Okay.
Target him. and
Also,
then-
did Sindori take damage from the booming blade when I moved him? Does that work with
no,
involuntary
because it was
movement?
forced movement.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only voluntary walking.
Gus was mostly interested in repositioning him.
Did you
Okay.
get? Did it work, Arthur? Okay.
Yeah, I targeted it to
Okay.
you, Ridley.
Oobleck. Ooh. Oh God. Okay. Place a template on him. It's basically only on him. That's gonna also get Rockham.
I'm just like in all the friendly fire today. But I have advantage because I'm hasted.
DC 15 deck. Jesus.
This is a crit.
Okay.
Haste is my favorite spell, I swear. On this character, at least.
He failed. By one.
Hmm.
So I
So
take
roll-
half damage.
Did you roll your damage?
So I take 4. And then I have to do this. And another crit.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I forgot I have advantage on concentration checks now.
It doesn't do extra damage because he's incapacitated, but he can't move out of it. Right? Depending on how the rest of this goes. Nice spell. So it's swirling all around his feet, and he's looking down. He's looking extremely irritated with all of you. Ridley,
Yes, he should be.
physical attacks have advantage.
yep.
He's not
That
flanked,
is
but
what
you have advantage
We
anyway.
are doing.
Wait, incapacitated, does that have advantage?
No, it does not grant advantage.
Okay.
He just can't take an
No.
action on his turn.
Right.
Or a reaction.
Right.
All right.
Doesn't
so
it have
first
a
attack.
saving throw issue?
What?
No, it's just until the end of Arthur's turn.
Yeah.
No, but there's also can't take actions or reactions. Okay.
Right.
The reactions pretty bad.
Michael knows. I'm a
He has
very
so many
even-handed
reactions he
rules
can't
lawyer.
use right now. Like a lot.
Good.
Okay. 26 hits.
26 to hit.
Now, Matt, whatever you do, don't roll sneak attack damage.
Yeah, I got the sneaky snacks.
Watch it be worse than mine. Oh, never
It's,
mind.
Would you
it's
shut
not.
up?
It's almost
It's
twice.
not.
It's almost twice as good as what I got.
Nice shot.
All right. Second attack, because
I like to stab things twice.
come on. Oh, okay. I forgot it shows up in the damn chat.
Yeah.
Does 17 hit him?
It does not. That's the first time you've missed.
Yeah. And that's
Oh,
with
you,
advantage.
You have a Bardic Inspiration if you want to use it, Raj.
He
Oh,
already
that's
used it.
right.
He
No,
already
no,
used it.
Mm-mm.
No, I didn't.
no. That
Oh,
That
it's a
was,
new
uh,
one. It's a new one.
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I used
Yeah,
it the first time.
that was Rockham who used it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a D10.
Yes.
Roll.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
fuck.
Dillamus.
I don't suppose his AC is 18.
No. You
Oh, well.
Oh,
next.
So sad.
Is that it?
Actually, no. Ridley is going to move while this guy can't do anything about it.
Okay.
So we are not all packed nice and tightly for an AoE if he comes to.
oh, I have a plan for that, and it's very gross and nasty.
Rockham.
All right.
All
Do
right.
it.
As one of my attacks, I would like to forego an attack roll to attempt to knock him prone
It's
with a contested strength check.
all right.
I believe that's allowable under the rules.
Yes, but he's a very
Well, he's a
large
large
creature.
creature.
So like
Yeah.
You're small.
Well, you can give him advantage.
I just don't think you can knock something this big prone.
Even though he's restrained and incapacitated.
He's not restrained. Incapacitated means he can't take action.
He is restrained by Ivar's black tentacles
Oh wait,
From Oob.
from Oob.
that's restrained?
Yeah, he's restrained
Yeah.
and incapacitated.
I didn't remember he was restrained by the Aberts. Okay, yep. Then you can try.
All right. So I am going to roll a strength ability check.
Yep.
Normal. I am going to use my reaction to Flash of Genius. That is a 15. And I am going to do something that I have not done yet this campaign.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to use my armor of magical strength. I don't know how to link it. There we go. I am using a charge to add my intelligence modifier to this strength check. So now I have a 20.
All right. Then he is knocked prone.
All right. With my hasted action, so I have one attack left after this. I would like to do an item interaction, if I may.
Depends what it is.
I would like to take my immovable rod and shove it in his mouth against with the back of his head against the ground. And press the button. Per the haste spell, I can interact
Or you could
with
stick it up his nose, and that way you don't have to interact with his mouth.
No, I specifically want to shove it in his mouth for a specific reason.
Okay. So you're
So-
going to.
So like his head is on the ground, I'm shoving the bar in his mouth, pushing the button.
Oh, okay. I thought you were
I'm
putting
gonna
it inside of his mouth.
Mm.
So you're just doing it like a horse's bit.
Yeah.
There's loads of places you could shove this thing.
Or actually, better yet, instead of that, I'm just going to shove it straight down into his mouth and press the button.
Okay.
All right. So now he is currently being gagged by an immovable rod.
And that would be your turn.
I have one attack.
If you using all of your, if you're climbing up and putting him over rod, that's the rest of your turn.
Okay. All right. So
Like-
now
You're using basically, around a six seconds, and you're knocked this guy down, climbed up him, and then put this in his mouth and activated it. So that's the rest of the turn.
okay. So now he's prone. He should not be
Incapacitated,
able to,
restrained, and immobilized.
and should not be able to use verbal components.
That's very likely. His eyes are wide. I have to open up this fucker's whole sheet. Um,
And he's
that's
thinking,
verbal.
I haven't had a night like this since that time in Our Zeal.
Everyone gets a little misty eyes when they think about college.
Verbal. They're all verbal. Okay. Well, he's can't cast.
Well,
A
he can't take
spell.
actions this turn.
Yeah.
Not until after Arthur's turn.
Yeah, he's still incapacitated.
Yep. So Gust.
All right. Arthur, it's a good thing that you
you
rolled
have
low on
advantage
initiative.
for many reasons.
Yeah. Thinks, and he is raging, so
I think I'm going to hit him twice in his head.
Oh, he has to make another saving throw for the tentacles. Oobleck thinks at us.
oh, yep. Before I roll,
Me?
yeah.
Oh, because it was his turn.
Yeah.
No, he fails automatically. He's incapacitated.
Oh, because he's
Green,
incapacitated. Yeah.
and he's
Yeah.
immobilized. So he takes 14 damage. Okay.
Oh, I have to make another one too. One sec. I'm still in the area of effect. So
He's got
dexterity.
immobilized. His tentacles are biting at him. He's being beat up on by rogues and barbarians and spells. What's that?
I had a dexterity saving throw. I was going to fail it, and then I made it pass.
Okay. So you don't take damage or half damage?
I take half damage.
So 7.
Yeah, let me do that now. I have to make so many saving throws right now.
And concentration.
Well, I'm glad you had to do that because that made me remember to target him before I rolled the attack.
All right. Gust.
All right.
Advantage.
Yes.
Hit.
24.
This is just ridiculous.
17 damage.
Good Lord.
That was the first attack.
Yep.
Now for the second attack. A 27. We're getting better.
Yeah. Roll your damage.
Still not crit level though.
You can add I think you can add 2 to that because you're raging, right?
It automatically did.
Let's see.
It's +4 actually.
I rolled a 5. I would like to
Oh,
re-roll.
wait. No.
That-
You're right. There should be 2 more there.
Yep.
What are you re-rolling?
One of the damage dice.
He has a savage attacker
which one
feat,
is it?
right?
Yeah. Something like that. Oh my god, he's got a lot of shit. Yes, savage attacker.
1d12 +4 +1.
Yeah, so once per turn you roll for a melee weapon attack, you can re-roll the weapon's damage dice and use either total.
Right. So just roll a d12.
Yeah. I'll take that one because the first one was a 5. So just add an extra 3.
Yep.
And that will be Gust's turn.
That's his turn.
Yes.
Arthur.
Okay. I guess. Oh, we'll just keep hammering away at him. I guess he's still got quite a few hit points. I'm just gonna cast Psychic Lance again. So it's an int save.
The intelligence is one thing he still can do.
Yeah, I know. I just
Right.
like I don't have anything like that's my most damage, and I don't
It's
have
really
anything
good.
else. So he'll take 12 if he saves. It's DC 17.
Oh yeah, he saved.
No, he
No,
failed.
he failed.
Failed.
Oh shit.
So he
So
takes
takes
24 and he's incapacitated again.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Owie. Oobleck. Witch Bolt.
Mandy, if you cast Witch Bolt, you're gonna lose.
Oh,
concentration
she
crit?
critted on
bonus.
it.
Oh, sick.
Oh, hold on.
That's a crit.
What are the damage? Let me look at this. I'm gonna roll the damage. Roll the damage. Let me look
It's
at the dice.
5d12.
It's a 5th level too. Oh shit.
5d12.
Okay. So
68.
It's 120 damage.
I have to apply it. So Oobleck, I know you are silenced because of your boon dice roll, but type in how you do this.
Nice. That's my oops for the wins.
Electrocute him.
So he's lying on the ground. What the witch bolt does is it just hits the immovable rod, which is made of metal, and it goes as a lightning rod into his skull, and he just hear this frying, and his hair lights on fire, and basically lightning starts shooting out of his now vacant eyes, and he is bleeding out on the floor a large amount of green blood.
Green blood. Interesting.
We just start hearing.
Okay, so I'm going to pause for a second. Just a second. All right, we're at end combat.
Well, there's nobody else to fight.
Ah,
I'm not removing the tokens right now. So
Okay.
let me do something real quick.
It looks like we won this fight.
I'm gonna say, Ridley, help me loot this guy and cast Bardic Inspiration.
So, the immovable rod is not damaged. It's just
Right.
it just acted as metal. Magical devices aren't damaged that easily, but it was metal. So
So you
It is metal.
said that he was bleeding out. Does that imply that he's not dead, or is he dead?
unless you're going to revive him, he is dead.
Okay.
His skull was electrocuted. His brain is melted.
I mean,
Gus
I
would like to
can
take a
cast-
couple more whacks at his skull just to be sure.
I was gonna say,
It
Not that
has
we have to roll for
It
it.
has a remarkable squishy sound. Like,
Oops, it almost sounds like when you're going into your bucket.
I guess I'm gonna just go ahead and retrieve my rod.
okay.
From his mouth.
Yeah. Just go,
So
ew, it's all
I'm not
scary.
gonna-
I'm 12.
I'm not going to bring all the tokens in, but into the throne room, come run a couple acolytes, and two of the Artooks walk in and look at this dead body and go, and you hear Oob. Maybe. Can you hear us? And it's all telepathy.
Rockham just yells, "You're gonna have to think louder."
Again, you don't see this in your mind. You see this large green plant-like creature, but you don't see him. But you're hearing him. It, and he says, after our planet was destroyed, maybe you're the one that can help us get revenge on the Beholder and the Flayers.
I love revenge.
That
And
is
you
so
hear
Oob.
in your mind, you hear, we knew we had the right one.
Oob, are you broadcasting
We
this
will-
out to everyone or just to the one person?
I assume you would after, but yeah, you're still a belt buckle. No, you couldn't have. You were casting spells.
Yeah, you came
had-
off
you
of the
have to-
belt buckle
you're
when we went
oobed.
in.
So they saw you transform too. So let me look at something. You can't see into the astral plane, can you? No.
Not unless he puts on the One Ring.
So the acolytes run in and said, What? Oh my God. You've killed him.
Just yells, "You want some too?"
Damn straight.
What is that?
Does he still
What is
rage?
that huge thing? What is that? What's happened? What happened? And they look around at you. And Quillith comes down and says, "I witnessed everything. That why did I just lose my token? Okay. Quillith comes down and says, I saw everything. That big thing was actually Sindori. The one we thought was the assistant was actually, I guess he was under some spell or something. I don't. Sindori was Illis, and Illis was Sindori, and who you thought was the king wasn't the king. It was actually
Yeah.
one controlling. And they're looking at him like, but wait, they were switched? He goes, this whole time, someone who wasn't a Niete was ruling the kingdom. Ever since his father. I don't know what kind of creature that pile of smelly goop was, but he's not of this plane. I don't know what's happening. So
The slur on my Don't be Oobist.
Oops, you're not smellies.
What does Oob smell like?
Blubber.
right now,
Neutral.
pretty. There's no fragrance.
Yet.
Coming out of the sewers, though.
I'm covered in all sorts of
So
crap
you've
at this
got
point.
6 deactivated constructs. You've got
Is there some
Well,
sort
if-
of like control rod or anything like that on Sindori's person for the constructs?
I was gonna say,
why don't
think
you
we
do a
wanna-
search?
yeah, we wanted to, or I want to search or help search. I did.
There
Raj, give
is
you.
a rod on his person. The one I accidentally linked that you weren't supposed to know about when I clicked rod.
Oh,
I mean arcane blast. Uh,
would
so
I
he
know
does
how
have
to
a
use?
he does have a rod on his person. It doesn't appear to have any controls on it, but so the
Rockman
acolytes
is familiar
go,
with the arcane.
We'll be back. We have to. What's the succession? Who's next in line? Like
I'll do it.
No, I
see-
mean, I think no, it can't be. Where's his nephew? Where's that? And the other archer drops his disguise. Oh, I didn't bring him in. Just a second. Pretend there's a Ansort here. Ansort comes up and says, I do know that the nephew was just demoted and he's I could go get him, but we might need some coffee.
Oh, it's the guard.
Yeah, it's the drunk guy.
Yeah,
Um,
we're leaving the city in the hands of a drunk. What could go wrong?
It's fine.
Really?
Arthur sees Rockham playing with a rod that he doesn't know how to work and wants to go over and take a look and use Arcana.
Roll me a Arcana check.
I would also like to roll Arcana, if I may.
If the two of you are investing together, just roll. Oh, is that a
Also, when-
25?
Wow. When Oob did that final attack,
Arcana.
Ridley would have
Yeah, I rolled a
done
2.
his create soul trinket.
Wow.
That's
Wait.
a 20.
You're doing what?
That in the chat.
Soul trinket. Okay, so
It's a Phantom Rogue thing.
I'm reading what it does.
Oh, there's a lot of things that it does.
It's basically just something that gives uses for abilities and advantage on death saves, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so you can ask Sindori one question?
If I wanted to, yeah. But he doesn't have to tell the truth.
If we, I know Zone of Truth. I don't know if that would interact. that
Yeah, I
way,
don't know if
but-
that would
It
I don't know
wouldn't
if that
work
would
on a soul
apply.
trinket. But
Yeah.
but you have a soul trinket of Sindori. So put that in your notes.
Yep.
And do you communicate with him?
Only if he
No,
destroys
just-
the
just
soul
that.
trinket.
Just that one time.
Yeah.
You can have a number of soul trinkets equal to your
4.
proficiency. Wow.
This would be my second one.
Who's the first one?
It was some rando in one
Yeah.
of the big battles where I actually remembered to use it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have one, let's just say guard soul trinket, and one of
NPC number
Sindori.
27.
Yeah.
Who you now as a last act for tonight, the acolytes come in and they're kind of holding up your and Quillith goes, oh boy. He doesn't seem as drunk as you've seen him before because it is morning, but he looks a little hungover. Like he's like, what happened? And oh crap, I didn't do it. And he goes, we know. You're the nearest kin as a temporary only until we have, what's that word we used to have? Elections.
Elections.
And to be honest, I don't think the last couple, last 80 years under the Nietes haven't been good for Maravik. I think it's time. He goes, well, we could export stuff and get some good ale and wine and stuff from other cities now. Or we could get food and leather and goods and open up our commerce to like the Fox's Blade and all of our inns. And
I like the way this guy thinks.
And as you kind of, are you staying here or are you exiting or?
I would like to actually use my sending stone to send Agnon a message.
Okay.
I said, we investigated Maravek, did a coup. It's all good now. Send a trade delegation, please.
And you
Another
hear back
coup.
relatively quickly, especially how busy he is. He goes, I don't know. I don't want to know, but we will send a trade delegation. Who should they contact? Is it still Ansort?
I will. He will find out tomorrow.
Yeah. So that
He's sick of our
in
shit.
theory, it would take a couple days, right? Because they
Yeah.
have to assemble. It's morning. It'd be a couple days before they get there. But it does appear, a bunch of acolytes. So the Arcana check on the rod, actually, the rod does, as you feel it, have what feels like almost a tingling, like a charge. Like it's powered by something. So it is powered. You don't know how it's powered, but it does have some arcane power built into it.
Hmm.
So
Well,
you have
I-
6 constructs that are disabled standing there.
That
I
sounds
kinda
like a
just wanna
job
give
for
him free will.
identify.
Do you have identify?
Oh, wait.
No.
I think
That's why I said this sounds like a job for identify.
I will have
Oh,
identify.
Oob has it.
I was about to say I will have identified tomorrow.
So Oob telepathically tells you that this is a construct control rod.
Yes.
Nice.
And so Aleph and not long on his heels, a drop disguise Ansort, right? Who was dressed as an archer. Ansort comes in and says, well, if you wouldn't mind, I think Aleph, until he gets his feet under him, we would be grateful if you would hand us control rod, and I did witness you disable them with a phrase. Is there an activation phrase that we should be aware of?
So I walk over to Ansort and I say, you have to promise that after things are stabilized, you're going to take them to the laboratory and give them free will.
He looks over at Aleph, like, and Aleph goes, I don't care. Sure. Like,
Okay,
we have guards and we have, you know, we have golems and stuff.
You saw how well I did. Imagine how capable these guys will be when they haven't been abused yet.
That's
So
a fair point. So, but I'm going to be as honest as I can at the risk of hopefully not offending you. I don't want 6 of you around. So we still need to be able to. Are they all free will means they can't work for us?
no, free will means that you have to pay them.
If they get unruly,
have
just
the
put them in a bag
choice.
of holding.
Pay constructs?
Yeah.
If they get
Treat them
unruly,
as
just
if they
put
were
them-
living creatures.
No.
They still experience
And Ans-
everything.
And Ansort says, okay, fair enough. We're going to open up trade, right, Aleph, and we'll have more money and we'll have the ability to pay people a living wage. And he goes, well, I would like that because when I got demoted, I got less money. And if Jansen hadn't buy me drinks, I wouldn't have any. And he says, well, my name's not Jansen. But it's Quillith. That was a name I used to learn more about what was happening here.
So
But I think I'm going to be happy with these changes. And if I don't know what your plans are, but I will stick around and make sure that the trade delegation is met with courtesy and respect. And I think I'll kind of encourage my friend Aleph to switch his beverages at least till the work is over.
So I hand Alof the rod and I say, anti-disestablishmentarianism.
And they all go, "Rrr," and they look at him with the rod. They all wake up and they're just waiting. And he goes, would you, okay, this is going to take some getting used to. Would you please clean this up so they move and look at each other and they go into some side closets, come out with a couple mops, some sponges and buckets, and start to
Big
clean.
chainsaw.
Chainsaw. They start cleaning up and they're trying to figure out how to move this massive creature, but they're surprisingly strong, as Rockham is aware. So 3 of them are able to drag him, this massive body, like kind of using leverage. They're pulling on him. But some of the head sticks to the floor. So they're like, it's not a pretty sight.
Just says sorry, I did that.
So, with this knowledge of the Artux and the possibility of those, plus the other tasks that you have in your possible to-do list. We'll pick that up next week.
Alrighty.
Great job,
Huzzah!
guys.
Fun.
I mean, that was impressive. I didn't think it would be that quick. So
We likes to make quick work of it.
Yeah.
yeah, this will be next week. I'm putting Oob's card up. One more victory or solution and you'll be level 13.
Nice.
Everyone have a great week.